Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate that so much. Now, this video is definitely going to give me some seizure, sort of, and it's moving way too fast. But anyway, this is the reveal of the new HR.v. So let's go ahead and break it down, the style, specs, and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to start with the style first. The front of the vehicle. It looks like a damn mini truck. I don't know why. So I guess this is the style language that Honda is going for, a unified sort of a design language. If you see the same grill, you can also see this same grill on the Ridgeline. I've talked about it. I don't know if they're going with this whole design for the for all their lineups, except for the Civics. The Civics have completely different designs. Sidewise, you can see it's got quite a bit of a ride height. So if you want to go off-roading, you can, because it will be offered in all-wheel drive as well too. But Honda's all-wheel drive system is meh. Um, it only starts kicking in when you're slipping from one side, and they'll send the power on the appropriate side, that to try to get you unstuck. But not a fan. Never been a fan. Um, Anyways, so you can see the differences between the European version, and to me, honestly, I prefer the European version a little bit better. Seems like way more roomier, bigger. Definitely got plenty of clearance if you want to go off-roading. I think this one is the hybrid. I'll probably cover this in my other video. So far, I prefer the styling of this one over the American version that just released. Anyway, so let's go ahead. The 2023 HRV looks like and how Honda wants it to after the brand as a whole affect the brand as a whole. Every aspect of it exterior design is way more conventional, but thankfully the engine will get even more power. That won't take much since the outgoing model makes just 141 horsepower from 1.8 for pot. We can't confirm yet exactly how much more power, but the new car will make. That might sound strange to customers from across the pond since Honda has already released HR.v there, which theirs look a lot better than the North American market. It seems like they're just going for a whole new, design language. Like I said, it started with the Ridgeline, heading over to the Passport, and now it's on the HR.v. So what's next? The CR.v and the Odyssey. I'm assuming. I don't know. Even more confusing, Honda will also sell North American HR.v in European markets from next year. Makes no sense. But in those places, they'll change the name to something else they haven't communicated yet. So obviously, let me see. I'm skipping some of the article here. Um, Number of engines from the Civic for the new HR.v. The base Civic engine already makes more power from its 2-liter um, 4-cylinder 158. So that would be a nice additions. But if I know Honda, they'll either go with those two engines, the 2-liter, or if you go to a higher trim, maybe give you a little bit more oomph, they go with a 1.5 turbo. It's a possibility. Not saying it's facts, but it's possible that Honda might go that route with it. Um, but yeah, so let me go ahead and pull up a side-by-side comparison between the new model and the older model. So give me 1 second. So here we go. So here's a side-by-side comparison. Don't be fooled. This one is definitely much bigger, longer too. It's definitely been extended. Um, Bigger wheelbase as well too, like the article was stating. But you can tell just by looking at them. No, get out of here. I'm not interested. Get out of here. Uh, this one is definitely longer, so it'll give you definitely more room for all sorts of adventure that you want to seek with your new HR.v. Now, price range for last year's model, so maybe see an increase of about 1,000 and something for the new 2023, or I could be quite it's possible, but definitely getting way more room. But like the 2023 model for the European one looks very similar to this, but just like right here. But this one is a lot bigger than the previous model as well too. Um, there's no doubt about like this segment has really been taken off, especially the crossover, because everybody likes having more room in their vehicles. For me, that's why I prefer to either buy hatchbacks or wagons, because I like the additional room. When you push down the seats, you can carry more things. The huge benefit is like I can fit a whole 65-inch on the back of my Type R with both the seats folded down. So I like that. I like having that, and the car still goes just as fast, plenty of power and torque. So I'm looking forward to seeing the HR.v having way more power. Well, not way more, but a little bit more power. And you will see an increase in price, but that's just how it is. Anytime a new product comes out, they have to make back their initial investments. Um, I wanted to see a little bit more. Let's see a little bit more of this video. So these are the different colors. And I did see a couple of different trim levels. There's going to be EXL and ES as well, because Honda has been consolidating their different trim lines, as you guys also on the Civic, the new Civic, both the hatchback as well as the sedan, they consolidated the trim levels, and they did the same thing with the Passport as well. So you have your XL, and then you have your Trail Sport, and then you have your Elite, which is top of the line, gives you everything for an additional $3,000. So my thing is the HRV. Obviously, it's a much smaller vehicle, a subcompact um, crossover. So I'm guessing here. Hopefully they will just put the turbo in because they did it on their CRV for the base model, maybe a 2 liter, and start price, so maybe 23,000 would be a good medium. But as I was showing you guys, the design language has been pretty much all across board is what they're going for. So there you go. There's the rear of the 2023 HRV. So there you go. You can see definitely different, much sleeker. Um, this one looked a little bit more boxier. I kind of like the design of this one, more aerodynamic, sort of. So it's not bad, but we'll know more as time goes on. So maybe this is going to be released at the end of this year, my guess, because they always try to release a year prior, when their new product comes out. And one more product that we still have not seen, because I thought they were also going to show the 2023 hatchback, the hybrid version of it, for the United States market. I know they've shown the European market, but they haven't shown our version of it. And then another one that has not been shown yet is the Type R, which is also coming. And yeah, and I already told you guys about the prologue. Just stay the hell away from it. It's Honda partnering up with General Motor to make their electric vehicle. Terrible idea. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And you have yourself a very lovely evening.